Sziasztok, Magyar Dávid vagyok, ez pedig itt a legújabb tripla-dupla podcast. Ebben az epizódban a magyar válogatott szövetségi kapitányával, a Gasper Okorn-nal készült beszélgetést fogjátok meghallgatni. Már most mondom, hogy a podcast angol nyelvű, ahogy ezt az utóbbi években megszokhattátok, hogyha nem magyarokkal beszélgetek. És annyit szeretnék még hozzátenni, mielőtt elkezditek ezt meghallgatni, hogy ezt az epizódot már egy jó másfél hete meghallgathatta az, aki a donably.com/tripla-dupla oldalon úgy döntött, hogy támogatja a munkámat. Ezúton is szeretnélek titeket megkérni, hogyha van rá lehetőségetek és kedvetek hozzá természetesen, akkor ezt tegyétek meg. Annyi előnyötök van, hogy az ilyen beszélgetéseket, mint például ez a mostani Gasper Okorn-nal hamarabb meghallgathatjátok, mint mindenki más. Természetesen, hogyha nem tudtok támogatni, az se gond, egy picit később, de ugyanabban a formában, tehát semmi különbséggel, nincsen belőle kivágva, nincsen benne kevesebb anyag, ti is meg tudjátok ezt az epizódot hallgatni, és itt szintén szeretnélek megkérni titeket, hogy iratkozzatok fel, ha még nem tettétek volna meg, akár podcast hallgató abban, akár a YouTube-on, nyomjatok rá a feliratkozás gombra, ezzel is tudtok egyébként segíteni. Ennyit a szolgálati közleményekről, és akkor következzen a beszélgetésem, amit még az első fordulós olaj Kecskemét előtt rögzítettem a magyar válogatott szövetségi kapitányával, Gasper Okorn-nal. I'm pleased to be joined by the coach of the Hungarian national team, Gasper Okorn. Gasper, first of all, thank you for accepting my invitation to this podcast. How are you on this not so beautiful Saturday afternoon?
Well, listen, first of all, also thank you for your invitation and you are welcome. Weather, we don't have any influence on weather, so it's rainy but little lazy. But I hope that now in the evening when the game will start, we will a little wake up. Doesn't matter, also in the morning I meet Norbi Lukács, after that I speak with coach Vidin, so for me it's not boring.
Yes, we are here in Szolnok before the game between Szolnok and Kecskemét, and if I'm not mistaken, you have seen last night's game in Fehérvár between Alba and Prievidza. How was it? How did you like this game?
First of all, congratulations to Alba. I think that is important that Hungary has two teams in the FIBA Euro Cup, that three teams play in Europe. About game is like this, that I even don't know, I didn't know a lot about Prievidza before. So when the game started, I immediately saw that Alba is better team. I'm pretty sure about this. And the biggest question for me after, I don't know, first quarter was how they lost for 70 points there, because I really didn't watch the game, I just saw the statistic. Later Alba really destroyed the opponent. They had more or less everything under the control. In 8 minutes till the end was plus 27, what's mean that it was even plus 10 on the first game, but then in 1 minute, what really surprised me, Prievidza with Johnson come back with 10-0 in really short part, and then was a little drama, but still Alba was better, and not better for 20 points. If everything let's go normal, could be even 30. So there was but good game for the audience, good game for the fans, and also the wins like this can have a lot of influence, let's say, on Alba. So from that you are lost for 17 3 days ago, then you turn this, so this is maybe mental trigger. So
they have shown so much character.
Yes, and now we will see, maybe this also make a team stronger, the chemistry will be better or something like that. We will see that the wins like this are really important.
Yeah, just for those who didn't see the game, the Prievidza had made 3 at the end, which would get them to the Euro Cup, but it was after regulation.
But really clearly, let's say, the refs go there to watch. But let's say
was clearly seen.
It was clearly with the normal. If you watch the game, you saw that the time go and that it was the shot was too late.
Yeah, but it was a really exciting game.
It was exciting.
Pretty good way to start the season.
But on the end, Alba made this drama, because if Alba just play, let's say, pretty normal finish before.
Yeah. About this.
We have Szolnok and Alba on the Europe Cup, as you said. Falco, of course, in the Champions League. But this season, in my opinion, and I think a lot of our fans, a lot of the fans, no matter who they cheer for, they accept that the new rule this season, that there can be only 4 foreign players. It will be a big disadvantage for the Hungarian teams, especially in the international level. What do you think about that?
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot about these rules, okay, and these rules changing, and some other countries have even different rules. Sometimes I was coach in Poland 15, 17 years ago. They have the rule that they have on the court stay in second quarter one player who was born, let's say, who was under 20. Okay, every rule has 2 sides, positive and of course negative. And here between this you have to swim. For sure in Europe is this disadvantage. Let's say this, I check the Slovak roster and I can find 6 or 7 foreigners. On other side Alba 4. So maybe this is disadvantage, maybe not so big disadvantage for Falco, because Falco always more or less put really strong Hungarian players, national team players. But let's say for some others...
Sorry for interrupting, but we saw that in the last seasons it wasn't enough also to qualify from the group.
Okay, now in Champions League, this Champions League is really strong. This Champions League is really strong, and it's not easy to come out of the group. Doesn't matter how. Sometimes maybe you need even some luck. But I think that for Falco this is not so big problem. If you have, let's say, the roster, even now the roster, I think, okay, with 1 foreigner more, maybe this could be even stronger. But like I said about the rule, 4 plus Hungarians and always one Hungarian on the court. This is something between the rule before, or I don't know. My opinion is that we will see what the rule will bring. That we cannot now say this is bad or this is good maybe for Hungarians, or always is plus and minus. Now somebody will say now Hungarians will have even higher price, because you will need it.
Like it was with the under 23 players.
Exactly, and now doesn't matter you are good or you are not good. You are Hungarian, you will be overrated. On the other side, the rule now said that all 4 foreigners can be on the court in the same time. So let's say a lot of teams probably will think on the very simple way. So we will buy 4 foreigners, we will pay 4 foreigners,
and they will play 35 minutes a game.
Exactly, especially the teams who are not playing in Europe. So you are playing on 7 days, so you will rest 1 day after the game, you will make regeneration next day, and then you will start to practice. You understand me? It's enough time for all this. If somebody will not be injured, and this could be the calculation of some teams, and we will see after 2 or 3 games, we will see what's going on. Okay, so let's say 4 Americans, and we have one Hungarian, and then we will change this Hungarian a little, maybe 1 more to help, and we will play the league with the 6 or maximum 7 players. I don't know, we will see. Or on other side, Hungarians have to play. The Hungarian pool of players are not big, and also the national team need players, you understand me? So now, for sure, here have to be some balance. I don't want to be here smart. There are other people who are, let's say, for this, and I trust that this rule, let's say, will show some results, and we will see. On the other side, me like a coach is always like this. The best for every coach is always no limits. No limits. You try to create, and there is no mathematics, and you try to do your best.
I just wanted to ask if you think as a club coach, with the club coach's mind, like you used to coach for club teams for many years. Next year there will be yet another rule change.
Exactly.
2 Hungarians on the court, but you can have 5 in the team.
Yes, it is.
So I would like to ask that not about this that this will be better or worse, but that you cannot think long term because
Exactly.
this year this is the rule, next year
Okay,
there will be yet another change.
but even the big problem come when you have to use this rule in your team. So you have to have also a little mathematics. So let's say which foreigners I will bring on which position, which Hungarian I will fill, how we will rotate this through the game. So here will be you are not anymore without limits and open hands, so you are a little in the box. So you have to exactly know which spot and how you will put this together. Okay, it's a little more difficult, but let's say this rule 5+2, here will be advantage for I saw here a big advantage for the teams who are has more money. They can bring 5 foreigners. They will for sure buy, let's say, 2 free strong Hungarians, and this will be a little different story. So we will see. But like I said, one rule, second rule, we will see what this bring. On the end, if this bring, I think that the idea of both rules or all rules in the national competitions are only one, that the home players will find a spot on the court, and with this everything they will be better. My opinion is like this, that who is good, that the player who is good, doesn't matter which nationality he will play. This is my opinion. So let's say if one Hungarian will be good or potential or like this, me like a coach, I will put him on the court. I will not buy on his position 2 Americans. Very simple. So on one side the players have to deserve this, on the other side maybe the rule can help, but everything have to be smart, and we have to see the result after this. What will the rules bring.
And does anyone at the association asks for your opinion or something like that?
No, this is not, no really, but this is not my job. If we are
okay,
honest.
but you are the coach of the national team.
Yes, I'm coach of the national team, but still, let's say this is the, let's say in Hungary you have board for this, you have I don't know in English the word.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so
the team for that, yeah.
Yes, so I think that me like a national team coach, I have my opinion, or like this, but I think that this is not the let's say the subject where I have to work on this.
Okay, so let's talk about this being a coach of a national team. What are your first impressions as being a national team's coach?
For me, this is for sure big challenge, and I always want to try with some national team. I was assistant coach of national team in Slovenia long time ago. I was on Europe Championship with Slovenia 2007, play qualification for Peking 2008, and now when this chance come, I grab it with the 2 hands. I really want to try, and I'm more than satisfied. Okay, maybe my advantage is that maybe I know the league and I know the players, but on the other side, I very soon, I understand that this is totally different.
Yes.
That this is totally different, like in your club. If you have club, you have really short period to do something, and this is, let's say, really one of the hardest things. You have 3 or 4 days, and then you have to play games. Sometimes even maybe a lot depends of this, how your players are, in what shape they are in the clubs. They are healthy, they are not, they are injured, they are not. So a lot of factors is here which you cannot control. Zero control.
Yes.
You just call and you try to call the best. You understand me? And then you try in 3 days everything put together, and you go to play the game. So this is, but I like it, and of course every start is difficult. This is not easy. nothing's go over the night, but I will try to do my best. So now I really focus only on this, and we will see what will happen.
So can we say that this is the biggest challenge of being the national team's coach, that you don't have time for anything? Because you, maybe here in Hungary you have 1 week or 5 days before the first game, but can you do any miracle in these 5 days?
No, but this is the funnest things. You understand me? You even don't have 5 days, né? Because when this reality comes, né, it's like this, né, that you, let's say, okay, here in Hungary we are a little more flexible, né? So I can ask that maybe the last weekend is not games, so that you understand me, and that we come together, let's say 2 or 3 days more, but only the players for Hungary, né? So you are waiting on these players from, let's say, or Hanga, Goloman, now Nathan Rivers or Shomoji, who are playing aboard. You are waiting on them. Maybe they come on Sunday, but more or less Monday. On Monday, but they come from the plane on the practice. Then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, and if you play away on Wednesday you travel. So you have more or less 1/2, 2 days together, 4 or 5 practices. You did what you did, and that's it. You understand me? It's a really something totally different world. And I think that here are successful the national teams who are long time together, and they are not changing nothing. You understand me? And because in these 3-4 days is really not easy to do some, like you said, miracle, but step by step.
And how did it change your everyday life?
You know, last season I was still coaching Krka, and I was national team coach from 1st of January. And if I'm honest, this is really difficult. You have to control your team. You travel non-stop in Adriatic League. You play maybe 2 games per week, etc. On other side, you have to control all candidates for the national team. So every free time or something, then you have to check the statistic. Maybe you try to contact. You have to contact with some player. Maybe somebody is injured, somebody is not playing. I spoke with Milos, with Xabi, what's going on. You control this, that you follow everything.
Your assistant.
You understand me? Yeah, but it's. You understand me? You on the start, everybody think, oh, national team coach. This is. No problem, you come there in February and these 10 days and bye-bye. It's true, but all other, it's taking his time, doesn't matter, understand me? Especially if you have team, serious team also. So I think that this is the best decision that in this season, when start now, that I didn't
You are a full-time national team coach.
Yes. I think that this is now really I have time. Okay, also to come. Let's say now this is first round. I am here. Next round I will be in Pech and Pax. Then I go to Zalaegerszeg. I will go, I don't know, for short weekend in Spain to Hanga, to Rivers. You understand me? I have time. I can prepare. I can have enough time to communicate with everybody and to follow everything. And I think that this is much better. And also result will be not maybe immediately, but will have to be better.
And as you told, you will travel a lot to see the games in person. This that you have to travel more, but you, as you said, you have more free time. I want to ask that your personal life, how does it change? That you are now traveling maybe more when you are compared to when you are a club team coach.
But listen, something for sure changed. You know, I was a little scared because after 8 years, in summer I was free. Before 8 years I was never free. So you know, we finish the season, then you have 1 month, maybe 1 month you are really out, but you are non-stop on the phone, you are non-stop in computer, you are checking, you are building the team for the next season, you are start to think what you will do in the preparation, you start on 10 of August, etc., etc. So this season I really rest. I am fresh, I feel much better. On the other side, like you said, okay, I will travel. It's different. These traveling are different. Yeah, so you go alone, you plan everything alone. When you are travel with a team, I travel in ABA League non-stop. You understand me? And bus here and game there and that. This is a different. You make a plan. You exactly know what you want, and I think that this is good. And I think that this is the key. That I will have better picture and that I will understand, and that also the people will understand that I try to do, and I really try, that I come and I personally see the games and not only watch the players, contact and speaking with the coaches.
And although I know that not so much time passed since you became a full-time national teams coach, but is there anything you miss about being a club teams coach?
But in this moment, not. I was scared a little that I was when the season will start, you know, because you are like we are like machines, you know, all not only in basketball. Every people have some
routine,
and in the routine is like this. Season is finished, 14 days, leave me alone. Then okay, what will be next? Aha, we start to do this, and on 10th of August we are in the gym, or 1st of August or 15th of August we are in the gym, and we are working. And now I was sure that when 15th of August will come, or 1st of September, that I was boring. What we will do now? Oh, I am not in gym. But no, I think that I make good this transfer, and let's say we will see step by step. I will not comment now, but yes, this is a change for sure.
So there are some listener submitted questions, and this is what I would like now to ask you. Sorry, I won't say who sent the questions.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So one listener asks, what is the biggest weakness of the national team, and how can it be corrected, if can be corrected?
Okay, let's say I don't like to talk about a weak or bad things or weakness side.
You don't want to have the opponent scouts.
No, it's not only about this. For sure, we have some weaknesses. For sure, everybody, every team has something like that. Let's say for sure. I think that we are a little the Hungarian. Hungary is a little specific, you know, like some other, or also some other countries, because the pool of the players are not, let's say, huge. Let's say you cannot compare this with this big nation, you know. They have a really big pool of the players, so it doesn't matter if maybe some players are in the, I don't know, states and they cannot come, they can correct this, you understand me? In Hungary is everybody important, you understand me, every of these candidates. Maybe this is the weakness and this you cannot correct. So you have to be here smart, and everybody have to be. It doesn't matter. You agree with him. Here cannot be, I don't know, something personal. Everything have to be professional, and we have to do everything that everybody will be able to play for Hungary. About team like this, of course, we have problem with the big guys, but not with the big guys that we don't. Let's say. In Hungary is not a lot of big guys, you understand me? So here is for sure, let's say, okay, we have now Keller, Adam Total, but be honestly, they are 35, 36 years old. Here is Goloman, okay, the only one then. So you need a naturalized American player, but it's only one, understand me? And doesn't matter how you, on the perimeter line, you can find also, let's say, when somebody will retire, you can find the substitution for this. Probably more or less it's coming some youngs, but in big guys, this is the problem. I think that this will be the biggest challenge in the future.
Yes, and what do you think about the most common weakness, let's say, that the physical condition of the Hungarian players? Not in the men's national team, but in the youngsters, that we have a very big difference between the other countries in the physical condition aspect. Do you see such a big difference in the negative way?
Okay, here listen me. this summer I check a little, let's say, U20 team. I even watch some games when they are playing Romania for U20. I think that they, in this group B, they even not play so bad. They lost in the quarter-final. But yeah, it's different. Here is no question that physical difference exists. And especially, like I said, also in the youngest generation. But it's the same problem in Slovenia, that here will be nothing. Okay, it doesn't matter that Slovenian U20 team, let's say, is the second, the silver in the Europe this season, but doesn't matter. The same problem, physically and the
height.
And here probably, I don't know, will have to be a different selection, that you are bring some taller people and then maybe try to do, but this is easy to talk and very difficult to do it. And you know, it's not easy because it's a lot of sports now. The sports changes. 20 years ago, the taller people play basketball. Now taller people play volleyball and handball. You know,
sometimes water polo.
But you know, when I was young, I can't remember that some volleyball player have 2 meters 10. You understand?
Yes.
He was playing in the basket. He was playing
yes,
basketball.
it was automatic that they will go play basketball.
But now this fighting for this or it's more sports. It's a little, you understand? It's easy to talk, difficult to do.
Okay, what do we have next? Do we have a chance against Turkey, considering that in this new era they most likely will have their EuroLeague players?
Okay, here is a really big question. You know, I think that my personal opinion is like this, that this is not very regular, because let's say in one window EuroLeague players can play, second window they can't play, and now is a big question. With whom you play. So let's say Italy with all EuroLeague team, with all EuroLeague players, or Italy without EuroLeague players. Big difference. Yes. So let's say Iceland will play with Italy without EuroLeague players. Okay, on other side, if Turkey will play without EuroLeague players, we will see. But listen, this is all the time what will FIBA and EuroLeague decide, I don't know. But I think that, okay, I watched the game against Iceland and I watched the game against Italy, Turkey. Turkey is for sure strong team, okay, no, there is no question, excellent coach Ataman and so on. But my opinion is that in Hungary we can win the game, and we will do everything to win the game in Hungary.
Yeah, and as they say, the ball is round, so it can bounce anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about a bit Falco. Yes, how far can the Falco go this season?
I think that Falco in the moment, if we start in Hungary, is the strongest by the roster.
I think nobody will argue
and
that.
I think that they not won the title, that if they will not win the title, this will be the, I don't know, surprise of surprises. Cup is different story, because Falco is is not, the cup is the, let's say, this,
it's not that special.
Achilles point of Falco, and here is everything open, but it's on, you know, this cup is one game and you never know what can happen. But in the championship, I think that there is no question. Only if happen, I don't know, really saw some big surprise. Here Alba, Solnok and Paksh, my opinion now, I will not say nothing more, but in this moment these three looks like that they may try to do something, and that it will be on the top of the league. In Europe group, Ritas, Reggio, Emilia and Slonsk. On our side, not the strongest, so it doesn't matter. There is no Spain team, there is no French team. So it's 50-50. Ritas is always Ritas.
Reggio is not a bad Italian club.
Reggio is, let's say, last season with a great budget. And with great result. But this season, like I checked the roster, this is a different Reggio. So here I will put a question. On the other side, Śląsk Wrocław is a big team in Poland. This is one of the powerhouses, but I think that Falco has here chance to come out of the group. I will not say it 100%, but I think that Falco has all chance in this group to go in the next round.
Do they have greater chance than last season, in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay. What are you most proud of in your coaching career so far?
I don't know. Now I don't want really to do. It's not, let's say, one moment. Okay, I have some moments where I'm really proud on them, and I don't know. Okay, let's say first three bests. Okay, first championship with Olympia, first championship with Falco, and double title with Cibor. Let's say, but difficult.
And in a basketball coach's career, to become a coach of a national team, is it as big an achievement as, for example, in football, that we know that if someone becomes a national team's coach, it's a very big honor and very big achievement?
These national team coaches is like this. Okay, for sure, this is a big thing. But on the other side, a lot of coaches don't want to take over the national teams. They want to be in the clubs, or maybe in some federations want only the coach who will be only a national team player. So in the national team, not in the club. And so some coaches said no. But for sure, this is a big thing. And I think that this comparison with football is not good because it's totally different. Like this, but I think that, let's say, in the it's really, I don't know, I think that this is doesn't matter which national team you lead. This is for sure big thing, because so somebody have to trust that you will lead all best players of one country, and I think that this is not joke. That this is, I don't know, I look on this like big challenge, but on the other side, big responsibility.
Last but not least, there are some questions about players specifically.
No problem.
What is the situation with Alan Roscoe?
Listen,
For somebody who doesn't know, he's playing in Japan.
Yes, of course. First of all, he's playing in Japan. Second, it was more or less was like this, that he finished with the national team. Also from his side, so this was the information. So more or less, this nothing, let's say, or personal, or that we don't call him. And on the other side, when we are looking for big guys in the first windows, let's say that we decide for Goleman, Hopkins, Keller, and Todd, and I think that this was the decision. So.
But if someday he calls you and he says that he wants to
then
be
we will
again?
we will think about this. Of course, there is no question. Of course, but I know that he is playing in Japan. I even know him from before. I watched him also when he played for a national team in Sombotelje before, and so on. So nothing, let's say, specific, but the information, or let's say, I will not say now nothing more that he said that
he's done.
He is, let's say, like retired from national team.
Okay. Does Christopher Durazi have a chance to get selected?
Yes, when I saw this question, and now let's say I smile like now, because it's yes, the guy is from Sombotelje and plays for Kermen. And I know him, he played a lot of time against us. and now a lot of people think that maybe we are not thinking about current players because we are, let's say, this is also one thing what I want to really say, that I am not Falco. You understand me? I am national
No
team
more.
coach. Not more. Yes, this was one story, and this story really finished. With the good, everything is okay. I like to go to some hotel, is no problem. But you understand me? Yeah,
I think this is a question because the previous
Exactly.
national team's coach used to have some stuff, and he had his guys, and nobody nobody could get in or out.
Let's say Duras is a foreman. Let's say foreman, like I can see him. Okay. Now we have to put here what we have, what we don't have. So okay, who is, let's say, the candidate? Okay. We try to call Maronka. Let's say one young guy. Okay, now Marko Filipovic is back from there. Here is Yuri Goleman. Here is still Akos Keller. Okay, I will set, okay, without, let's say, Adam Totovic is coming back. Then we have here Norbi Lukas between 3 and 4, who can also go sometimes on 4, but he is more free. So
What you are saying is that his position is...
I don't know.
You have a very good selection.
Yeah, but let's say I never said Durazi for sure not, or like this. But in this moment, okay, let's say he was not in the, this, I don't know, we check, I don't know, 18 or 19 players in this moment.
But if he has a very good start of the season,
of course, because I will be somewhere, I don't know when I am in Kerment, and for sure I will watch this and we will follow this. And I really don't do this is ours or this is not. Let's say Bognar, we call Bognar in summer because we try to check it. I think that he deserved this, okay?
Krzysztof Bognar.
Krzysztof Bognar, that he deserved this because he played well in Szeged, he will play good. And he used this, he grabbed this with the two hands. He came on this, and also he is, let's say, now on some list who can, let's say, okay, not that he will be one of the main players, but he can help you, you understand me, help you when you need to practice or something like that. The same with Durazi, okay, listen, one more time, there is no something behind or something like that, and I'm totally open and I communicate with everybody.
And just to make it clear, this is valid for all the Hungarian players, so it's not just about Durazi or Bognar. So everyone who has a very good...
For all, listen, we are trying to include some younger players in the semi. I call Tanoh, I call Maronka, I call always Lukac. So this is here is a Shomoji, you understand me? I call a lot of these players who are 20, 21, 22, maybe not in this moment in the first. Valerio, I really, I communicate with Valerio a lot. He's in States. I'm on one side. I really wish you all him the best, but for me, much better if he is in Europe, that I can bring him, you understand me? He is one of the very modern player, you understand me? Modern basketball player, but what he is in States, I can, you understand me? I'm thinking also about this, a little younger generation, and for all players is totally the same.
Mm-hmm. I think you already answered, but the last question was about Valerio Bodon-Vincent, that what do you think he could come in either November or February to play? But
if he will be in the G League in the States, there is
no way.
For sure, no way. This is not possible. But we will see now. He's waiting even on what the Lakers will decide. We will see. And after this, when everything will be clear, let's say last night I communicated through the WhatsApp with him, and he explained me that now he's still waiting, and I asked him to when everything will be clear and just to let me know, and then we will see where he will be. But I have the information, and also what we in the June when we talk. He wants to stay in the States, so he will not be here in the November and February.
Coach, thank you for your time and thank you for answering all my questions. One last question: what do you expect from this game, Szolnok and Kecskemét?
Okay, it's first round. Everybody want to start good, especially in Szolnok. Szolnok play at home the new season start for Szolnok fans. So I expect that Szolnok will try to do everything, and I expect that Szolnok will win the game. But we will see. Like you said before, that the ball is around. But my opinion is that Szolnok will also be between, I don't know, top 4 teams this season.
I hope it will be. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Köszönöm szépen, hogy meghallgattad ezt az epizódot is, tegyél így a továbbiakban is, ehhez az kell, hogy iratkozz fel a podcastre abban az applikációban, amelyben hallgatod, vagy akár a YouTube-on, és ha van lehetőséged és kedved hozzá, akkor támogasd a munkámat a donabli.com/tripla oldalon, az epizód leírásában ott van a link. Hogyha ezt megteszed, akkor annyi előnyöd van, hogy az ilyen beszélgetéseket, amik ilyen vendégekkel készültek, azokat hamarabb meghallgatod, mint mindenki más. Ez például már jó másfél hete meghallgatható annak, aki támogat. Hogyha van kedved és lehetőséged, akkor tedd meg, és én meg nagyon szépen köszönöm. Mint ahogy azt is köszönöm, hogy meghallgattátok ezt a részt, találkozunk legközelebb, addig is vigyázzatok magatokra, sziasztok!